This is gonna be tough to talk about, but I think I need to talk about it. So, as you guys know, I've been gone for like 2 weeks, and it's honestly because I know I said it was because I needed a break, but really it's because I have a baby. I just found out the other day that I'm a father, and it's tough, you know, having something so cute in your life. This is Kenji. Hi, baby. If y'all don't like my videos from now on, I don't know what to do. Anyways, this is my Zuri, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you, but let him eat. Listen, I'm back. All right? Like this video. Welcome to Dummy Codes. Let's talk about some failure. Oh, God.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
All right. We're in this video. Look at us. Let me get a like. Let me get a like. Come on. Welcome, I am back. If you haven't been here before, this is Dummy Codes, where we talk about coding, or we do some coding, where I sometimes also share my failures and experiences on my journey to where I am today. This story is completely unrelated to coding, but I added software engineer to the title just so I could get some clicks. I'm poor. As you guys know, I got my job recently, and that is just a great thing. I want to start this by saying what I'm going through isn't a joke, but I'm just so numb to the L's I've taken over the years that I'm just like, you know what? As long as I'm in a position to handle this, I'm okay. This is just another L in life. Handle this, it'll be okay. Today's story is about how I ended up getting sued, and a lot of you guys think I'm lying already. I mentioned getting sued on my live stream a couple weeks ago for like half a second, and all the questions about why and how I'm getting sued. It is beyond one of the stupidest decisions I've ever made, and I completely own up to it. But I also want to promote my second channel, Broke For Now. It's a channel I kind of started, then I just started doing this channel, but Broke For Now is where you're going to see me go from being broke for now and, you know, my journey through my finances and see where I'm at in a couple years. And hopefully we talk about the things I've learned. We talk about my failures, obviously, because who doesn't like to see me fail? We talk about all that stuff on Broke For Now. If you want to learn with me how to get better with money, how to, you know, spend your money, how to manage your money as I'm learning, because I'm honestly not rich yet, go ahead and join that channel. And it's going to be launching next week on Tuesday. So with that self-serving stuff out the way, this is a story about how I'm getting sued. It's crazy because this situation happened a couple years ago. It's a link between Mercedes, the YouTube algorithm, and PewDiePie. Those are the three factors to how I'm getting sued. If you want to guess how that's connected, go for it in the comments. You guys know I talk about this mysterious channel that I had that had me making some good money on YouTube, and now it's gone. I mean, I still have it, but every video is on private because yikes. You know, you ever look at the choices you've made as a young person and you just cringe? I have those choices, but on the internet, a couple years ago, I was making some good money off YouTube. It was a great time, you know. I spent my time traveling and reinvesting in myself, right? I bought microphones. This is the first camera I've ever bought with my YouTube check. Had to sell the other one because I went broke. Anyways, this is the first camera I ever bought with my YouTube check. Everything that I did, I gained life experience and tech stuff. I'm moving through life, just enjoying this. And I always heard, don't trust internet money. And this is the lesson from all you guys. Do not trust internet money. Unless you're like someone like Graham Stephan, who makes like $100K a month off YouTube. Don't trust internet money. And even then, he realizes that will stop randomly one day and it can't last forever, right? But imagine, you're young, you're living your life, and boom, you know, you make your first couple big checks. So after a year of spending this money, after a year of like, you know, somewhat saving until I saw some new tech thing I liked, my mom went to the Mercedes dealership. She had a Mercedes. She was like, you know what, I'm gonna get my thing, you know, oil change, whatever. And I came with her. And of course they dragged her into the office and they were like, hey, you know, you can upgrade your car. And my mom, being the established woman with a master's degree that she is, she was like, okay. And I'm looking at my mom and she's looking at me and she was like, you know what, you making some money, son. Why don't you upgrade your car? And it's not like she was gonna buy me a car. No. I had my own little car at the time where I was, you know, making $200, $300 every 2 weeks, and I was struggling to pay off that car, right? But my YouTube money was handling that easy. So I was like, you know what? I might just upgrade. I don't know how it's going to work out, but let's... So I walk away from that day. My mom has a new car. 2 weeks later, I'm just like obsessive over looking at new cars. Keep in mind, I wasn't even thinking about getting a new car. The car I already bought myself before that was already nice. It was a BMW. It was chill. It was doing everything it needed to do. Then... Oh boy. Apparently you could trade cars in. The guy was like, oh hey, yeah, you trade that car in, you get this new car. And I was like, okay, dude, I don't know if I'm going to get approved because I'm black and my credit score is horrible before I even do anything to it. But turns out my credit was great. Don't know how, don't know why, but it just was great. So I got approved for a little car, I take $5,000, put it towards this car. And I know at this point you guys thinking, how is this connected to PewDiePie and the YouTube algorithm? And I say, wait, because dear God, it happened so fast. So I take my $5,000, put it towards this car, and I say I'm leasing it because, I could do a tax write-off. And also I know I get tired of things really fast. So in a couple years, could get another car. Do my little, I'm gonna get my tax write-off. I don't even go anywhere. I get my little car. I'm happy. I'm so happy, And of course, if you guys have ever gotten a new car or a dream car, that just kind of lasts for like a week or a month. I don't even drive that much. So why do I have an expensive ass Mercedes that I don't even drive like that? Because I got that car, then I went on a trip with my friends to Hawaii for like a week and a half. So I didn't even use it. The payments on this car were ridiculous. Absurd. But just like that, I signed my name, and just like that, my car payment was $700 a month. I went from spending so little money to spending an absurd amount of money for the same amount of luxury just cause, Larry. A couple weeks goes by, my YouTube checks, they're my YouTube checks. I'm comfortable. I see another reason I got this car is because I saw the income going up higher and higher. So I was happy about it, right? Life is just delicious at this time. And then far off in Europe, Sweden, wherever PewDiePie is, wherever he is, I guess he accidentally, don't care, said the N-word somewhere in his videos. And then the Wall Street Journal or the something journal, whatever, decided to run with it and say, oh my God, PewDiePie is promoting racism, or oh my God, I think PewDiePie said something about Hitler, or I don't remember, because all I remember was a fat L driven in my life that came after this. But all these news places came after YouTube saying, you know what, they promote this on this website. It was just a witch hunt for YouTubers at that time. And then YouTube, being the strong, established place that backs up creators, they just changed all the rules, because at the time, the YouTube apocalypse started. And because of the rule changes, that meant that you can't cuss. This is the reason a lot of your favorite people can't even cuss like that unless they have merchandise selling out the ass. Like, you can't cuss. You can't say anything that you really want to say because you know what? You're going to get demonetized and your income's going to get cut like that. So PewDiePie says some stuff and everyone's income goes, and 80%, some people were like 50%, some people were 80%. Mine was like 90%. As an example, I could make like $2,000 on YouTube, $2,500 on YouTube, just doing nothing. Like, I could not upload for a month, doing nothing, and my channel would still make $2,500, right? But now I went from that to a position where if I uploaded like 10 videos in a week, I would still end up making $100 in a month. So that $100 isn't really going to do anything for my car payment, right? That L gets taken. Now, at this time, I've had this car for like 2 months, and that happens, and I look at my bank account, I have like $5-6 grand in there left, and I'm thinking about the situation. I'm like, when is it going to end? This is very new. And of course, when I buy something expensive, of course, when I finally decide to splurge, the one source of income that's been working for, 10 years, 12 years at this point for everyone, of course, when I decide to spend some money, everything changes and the rules change like that, right? I look at my car, I'm like, okay, I remember the guy said if my income changes in the next whatever, I could return it and nothing will happen to my credit, right? So I'm like, beautiful. And I'm thinking that's it. So right, I know I'm going to have to pay something, right? So when you return a leased car, you have to pay for the remainder. Like, say I'm leasing a car for 48 months and I return it after like 2 months. I have to pay for the other 46 months. That's how I understand it. Whatever. The bill is expensive. Point is, you have to pay for a car you're no longer going to use anymore. So I return it, and they're like, all right, we're going to sell this car, and we'll tell you how much you owe us at the end. And I was like, oh, this is great. Thanks. A couple months later, like 2-3 months, my brain is finally chilling off this YouTube L. You know, I'm still struggling to make any type of money off YouTube. At this point, I just started a new channel. I'm just doing it for fun. I got a bill for $18,000. And I said, huh? $18,000, bro. What? I said, how? If I can't pay $700 a month, how you expect me to pay $18,000 into the next month? How, Sway? How? And then I called them. I really wanted to get this thing over. I was like, is there a way I could do monthly payments? And they were like, yeah, we could break this $18,000 over 6 months. So what you mean to tell me is that I would have to pay what is math? Yep, $3,000. $3,000 a month. That's the favor you're gonna do me. I'm just like, I can't pay this. I just ignore it. I do my best to try to talk to them, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm going through it, and this is like peak depression time at the same time. Nothing's gonna get paid. So around 2 years passes, or however many years it's been. A couple months ago, I get a big ass envelope from Mercedes, and I'm getting sued. And I was like, oh, I forgot about that. I mean, I didn't really forget. I was just waiting till I get a software engineering to pay this, because otherwise, like, and keep in mind, guys, I never had a plan of running away with the money. I just knew I'm gonna have to pay it, and I can't do it right now, so they're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna pay y'all, but y'all are gonna have to wait. So that's the story of how I'm getting sued. That's why I'm still broke, even though I have a software engineering job. I'm still broke. So buy some merchandise, subscribe to the other channel, because when I push this stuff, it's not because I'm going to ball out. It's not like you're going to see my life change. I'm just paying off a lot of debt. You take some L's, some expected L's, some unexpected L's, and that just happens. Look at us. Let me get a like. Let me get a like. Come on.